So this video we're going to be talking about ratios and proportions. Okay, so a ratio compares two quantities using division. The ratio of two supplementary angles is 1 to 4. What are the two angle measures? Okay, so my big things here is 1 to 4 and a supplementary angles. Well, supplementary angles always add to be 180. So when we're doing ratios, when we're trying to write an equation to find it, we're going to do something like this. So we're going to have 1x, so that simplifies my 1, and 4x, that simplifies my 4, and we're going to set it equal to the 180. Okay, we're going to go ahead and solve it to get x equal to 36. Okay, but I want to know what my two angle measures are. Right now, all I figured out was what x was. I don't know what the angle measure is. So we know our smallest angle is the one with the 1x. So we're going to plug x back in for that 1x, so 1 times 36. So our smallest angle is going to be 36. My biggest angle, so my larger angle here, we're going to plug in the 36 for the 4x and solve it. So my bigger angle is going to be 144. And you know that if you add those together, it should equal 180. Okay, and that ratio is 1 to 4. Okay, so this time we see 4, 7, and 9 and a perimeter. So the perimeter is when we add all the sides up. So we still have to add all of them. So we're going to get 4x plus 7x plus 9x and set it equal to 60 because we have three different lengths. And when we're talking about lengths, since they're all the same, that's why we use the same variable for each of them. And then we're going to solve it. So we got x equals 3. But I want to know the length of each side. So my smallest one, which is the 4x, I'm going to plug the x back in. So 4 times x, or 4 times 3, should be 12. My middle one is going to be 7 times x, so 7 times 3 to get 21. And my largest one is going to be 9 times 3, or 9x, to be 27. So my different sides are 12, 21, 27. And if you added all of those up, they should be 60 centimeters. And the ratio from one to the next is going to be 4 to 7 to 9. Okay, proportions. Two ratios set equal to each other. To solve a proportion, we're going to cross multiply. Okay, so you can see an example of it right here. So we're going to take 9 times 14, and we're going to take 2 times x. So 2 times x, 9 times 14, and we're going to solve it. So this next one, we're going to take 15 times x, and then we're also going to take 3 times x plus 1. When we do the 3 times x plus 1, we've got to make sure we put it in parentheses, otherwise we won't distribute right. We're going to distribute it. We're going to solve and get our x to equal 1/4. Okay, so here are some other equivalent proportions. If you have b over a and equal to d over c, so basically flipping these, it is also equal. You could also have a over c and b over d. And then also a plus b over d is equal to c plus d over d. Okay, so if I'm trying to solve this, I'm going to cross multiply. So I got 52x is equal to 13 times 4. So 52. I got to get x by itself. So x equals 1. The perimeter of a rectangle is 280 centimeters. The ratio of width to length is 3 to 4. What is the length? Okay, so we know it is perimeter. So that means we're adding all the sides together, and it should equal 280. Okay, so we're adding all the sides. So it is 3 to 4, so we have 3x and 4x. And we know that we said we were adding all the sides because it's perimeter. So let's go ahead and solve. 7x equals 280. X should equal 40. But I want to know the length of the rectangle. Okay? So this is width to length. So it's going to correspond width to length. So that means I have to plug this x back in for whichever one I did the 4 with. So it's going to be 4 times 40. So it's going to be 160 centimeters. Okay, so the length of the rectangle is 160 centimeters because they correspond like they do. So width was first, length was second. Width was first, length was second. The ratio of boys to girls in the class is 3 to 4, so we get boys to girls. If there are 35 students in the class, how many boys are there? So we know it's 3x plus 4y, or 3x plus 4x equals 35, so 7x equals 35, x equals 5, okay, but I want to know boys. So we're going to plug it in the 3, 1, because it corresponded with the 3 up here. So we got 3 times 5, so there should be 15 boys in the class. Okay, diameter of a salad plate in relation to a diameter of a dinner plate. Okay, I just want to do a simple ratio with this, but I want them both to be in the same terms. So if I want to switch them to feet, or if I want to switch them to inches, okay, so we know that there are 12 inches in every foot. So I'd have to multiply this by 12 inches to see how many inches are going to be in this. So this now is going to be in relation 8 inches to 12 inches. Okay, so it's the diameter of the salad plate is 8 inches, the diameter of the dinner plate is then 12 inches now. Because 1 foot is the same thing as also 12 inches.